Karen tried to steal my baby, so I ruined her life. One day after my baby and I finished our mommy and me yoga class, we went to a coffee shop nearby. I ordered a coffee, got her some milk, and we settled in. She fell asleep soon after, so I decided to treat myself to a second cup and started scrolling through the news. That's when this woman and her little girl walked up. The mom leaned in and cooed, "Oh, what a precious baby." I smiled politely but kept reading. When I glanced up again, I saw the woman's daughter reaching to pick up my sleeping baby. I quickly told her to stop, and the mom shrugged. "She's just curious." The little girl whined, asking if she could hold the baby, and I gently told her that my daughter was too heavy and she was sleeping. The mom didn't back down, though. She kept asking me to let her daughter hold my baby. I repeated, "No." She huffed and said, "You don't have to be so rude." As I was trying to stay calm, the little girl grabbed at my baby again, waking her up and making her cry. I picked her up to soothe her, and that's when the mom lunged forward, trying to take her from my arms. I was absolutely done at that point. I turned away, shielding my daughter as she kept grabbing. Thankfully, some employees saw what was going on and came over, pulling her back. One even mentioned that they had called the police. The mom, now with a scratch on her nose, began yelling, accusing me of hurting her and scaring her child. As I was calming my baby down, she even had the nerve to accuse me of being inappropriate just because I was breastfeeding. By the time the police arrived, she had twisted the story, accusing me of assaulting her. I explained that she had tried to grab my child, and luckily, the cafe had cameras. The footage clearly showed her behavior, and she was arrested on the spot for attempted kidnapping. A few weeks later, I got a notice that we'd be going to court, and that's where things got even more absurd. The day before our court date, a man knocked on my door claiming he had a delivery for me. As soon as I took the envelope, he ripped off his fake mustache and introduced himself as a legal assistant. It turns out she was suing me. Apparently, I'd done $45,000 worth of damage to her life. She blamed me for everything from a broken nose to emotional trauma. She even wanted me to pay for a nose job that, based on her photos, she'd needed for a long time. The whole thing is surreal, but if anything, I'm just grateful that my daughter is safe and that I have the evidence to back up what really happened.